Hello, this is Ed, Victor Echo 7 Echo Delta. Today I just want to show you some USB to serial adapters. The first one I want to show you is the one on the left. That is a FTDI. The next one, made by A10. The third one says Prolific. The fourth one also says Prolific. So let's check them out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to Device Manager, and you'll see that I have a standard communications port on COM port 1, typical DB9 connection, and an Intel active measurement technology will be on COM port 5, not one we use for communications. I'm going to take the FTDI, the first one I showed you, the one that was on the left, and plug it in, it'll flash, and it'll come up and say USB serial port COM port 4. It could report back as whatever COM port your computer decides it to be. We do have the option to change it and also be able to look and see what it is. So we'll go here and we'll go to Properties. Manufacturer is FTDI. That's my #1 first choice. If we wanted it on a different port, we go into the port settings to Advanced, and we'll go here where it says COM port number. Each manufacturer can have a different screen, but this is what FTDI shows. As we see, COM port 1, we know it's in use, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Windows says it's in use when it's not. So let's choose the one that's in use, and we know it's not in use, so we say, okay, we come up with a warning, we disregard the warning and say yes, and okay, and you'll see it restart, relook at, and there we have COM port 5. So that's the FTDI, preferred #1. #2 would be my second choice, and it comes up. This one shows us as COM port 3 as A10 USB to serial bridge. We can look at it. It says the manufacturer is A10. Again, we can go in and change the port if required. Note on all of them, when you plug them in, look for the device working properly. The USB to serial doesn't have to have anything on it to come up and test the chipset, between the chipset and the computer. Okay, we'll move on to the third choice, the one that says it's a Prolific cable. We'll plug that one in. And sure enough, it does say Prolific USB to serial COM port 4. No triangle, so it's working correctly. We can interrogate it by going to the properties, and it says that it is working correct. It says that it is a Prolific cable. The driver uses a Prolific cable driver, 3.8.41.0. That was cable #3. Cable #4, which is actually just an adapter, but could be a cable. And there's a problem with the Prolifics that were cloned. It's not by Prolific, and Windows reports it as this is not Prolific. PL2303, that's the chipset. And please contact your supplier. That is not a real Prolific cable. So that's how the typical USB to serial cables would respond. So hopefully this has been useful for you. 7-3.